Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Seeing some cloudy conditions this morning with some light rain showers around the area. Those will gradually push out of the area as we move over the next hour or so, leading to some drier conditions as we move through much of our working hours today, with just a very slight chance of an afternoon pop-up shower around the area. But should stay mainly dry until we get into the evening, and once again we'll see a good chance for showers and thunderstorms pushing through the area, and possibly even a stronger storm and some gusty winds with that activity. We take a look at the current surface analysis. A warm front has lifted through the area, bringing some seasonable temperatures into the area, as well as bringing in that rain shower activity and some thunderstorms to our north as we went through the early morning hours this morning. But again, starting to see that pushing out of the area with things drying out. Going to see this area of low pressure here gradually lift along that boundary to the east northeast. That's going to bring this cold front through our area and bring another round of showers and storms as we get later into the evening. If we look at current conditions this morning, have a ceiling around 600 feet, broken at 1900, and overcast at 11,000. Seeing light rain on the observation with some slightly reduced visibilities. Winds out of the southwest at 3 knots. Temperature 68 degrees. Our relative humidity is at 93%. We'll take a look at the local radar here. We can see that shower activity that has been pushing through the area over the last several hours is starting to push off to the east northeast. Just a few lingering showers over the local area just to our west, expecting those to pass through over the next 30 minutes to 60 minutes, and then we'll see drying conditions and some clearing skies with some sunshine coming out later in the day. We'll take a look at the bigger picture here. With the composite radar and visible satellite, we could see that shower activity again moving out of the area. We do have clearing off to the west, and we're expecting that to push through as we get into the afternoon. That's going to allow things to warm up and destabilize a bit before this boundary pushes through later on into the evening, setting up for some of those potentially stronger storms. We'll take a look at the model here to see what we can expect for the next couple of days. Again, as mentioned, seeing these showers pushing out of the area. Models are indicating some precip areas, just like some spotty light precip around the region as we move through the afternoon time frame, as we get some of that daytime heating. So can't rule out a light shower, possibly a thunderstorm popping up around the area, but it looks like that will be mainly north of Wallops. So just a slight chance of that happening locally here. And as we move into the later afternoon and into the evening, we start to see that next system approaching. We're going to see some breezy conditions developing. Then that shower and thunderstorm activity pushes through. The Storm Prediction Center does have a slight risk for severe weather, so 2 out of 5. Going to bring some showers and storms through the area with a chance of an embedded stronger storm, with the main threat being some stronger winds. And nonetheless, as this area of low pressure tracks just north of the area, we're going to see stronger winds behind this activity as that front pushes through, expecting some pretty strong wind gusts up to 30 to possibly 35 knots as we move through the early morning hours of Saturday. And we'll slowly start to see those weakening as we get into the start of the day on Saturday, as that low pressure starts to pull away, but remaining breezy through the day Saturday as we dry out once again. Should see similar temperatures as we move through the day on Saturday, with the exception of some breezier conditions. And then once again, as we get into the afternoon and evening time frame, we'll see another good chance for some showers and thunderstorms popping up as another wave of energy pushes through the area. So once again, seeing some showers and thunderstorms pushing through, and that should wrap up as we go through the early part of the evening, and then we'll see things drying out, becoming quite pleasant as we move through the remainder of the weekend, setting up for a dry stretch of weather moving into our next work week. Looking at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, red conditions for the precip, as we are currently seeing some precip this morning. Again, expecting that to taper off and end by 9 a.m. this morning. Do have some reduced ceilings as well. Again, we will see a gradual clearing trend as we go into the afternoon time frame, seeing mostly cloudy skies by late morning, and then seeing partly cloudy skies as we move through much of our afternoon working hours today. Do introduce a yellow risk for lightning within the area, just a 15 to 20% chance of seeing a shower pop up close enough to the local area to possibly put off some lightning, but should stay mainly dry and quiet as we move through this time frame. We'll see winds shifting more subtly, gusting up to 17 knots, and then we'll see those winds gradually continuing to increase as we go into our evening time frame. That's when we introduce that orange risk for precip and lightning, mainly as we pass the 18 local time frame. That's when we'll see the best chance of those showers starting to push through the area. That continues till about 22 local, where we'll see that chance for more scattered to widespread showers and thunderstorms, and again a chance for some stronger thunderstorms with some stronger wind gusts, and we'll have some reduced ceilings and visibilities with that. And then as that shower activity starts to wrap up, the boundary pushes through, we'll see those winds more west-southwest to westerly behind the front, and we'll see those winds on the increase as well. Seeing our peak winds west-southwest 13 to 18, sustained gusting up to 35 knots. That's when we introduce that red risk for a wind advisory, as that wind advisory will be likely as we pass that midnight time frame, with those winds really cranking up. And we'll see that they start to settle down as we get into the start of the day on Saturday, with those peak gusts up around 25 knots, but still staying fairly breezy. And we'll keep a yellow risk for precip and lightning past midnight, as we will have a chance possibly for some lingering shower activity that is slow to get out of here. But we should see that boundary clearing that out as we move into the early morning hours of Saturdays. High temperature today expected around 76 degrees, right on par with our average high. And our low temperature this evening will be around 58 degrees. Tides are running normal, quite a busy Taft today, as we'll have those changing ceilings, particularly as we go through the morning and into the afternoon. We'll see partly cloudy skies, and then we'll see lowering ceilings as we move into the evening time frame, with that shower activity pushing through the area. Looking at our day tomorrow, we'll see partly cloudy conditions through much of the day, with some increasing clouds later in the day as we start to see that next piece of energy moving through the area, with that good chance of afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Looking at an orange risk for that precip and lightning threat once again, with an orange risk for winds above 25 knots, so a good chance of seeing that wind advisory through much of the day, as well as we'll continue to see breezy conditions. Storm Prediction Center has a marginal risk for a strong storm tomorrow. Once again, the main threat being some stronger wind gusts, so slightly less of a chance than what we'll see this evening, but nonetheless that chance is there. Another seasonable day with a high around 75 degrees. Going into the evening time frame, we'll see mostly cloudy conditions to start the evening, and then we'll see clearing skies as we get behind this shower activity, with just a slight breeze continuing, a low around 53 degrees. And then a slightly cooler day on Sunday with fairly quiet and pleasant conditions, mostly sunny to partly cloudy, high of 71 degrees and slightly breezy at times. But after tomorrow, we'll see green conditions for our weather risk to round out the rest of the weekend. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.